So it looks like our next match is going to be Grab versus Malachi. So we're going to learn about one, the Peach player that defeat. I have some funny Malachi stories I'm going to tell in a second. We're going to learn about Malachi, the Peach player that was able to
Can't wait.
bugged. We're also going to learn a lot about Grab. In a matchup where I think grabbing is strong, Marth Peach, not as strong as maybe against like Spaceys, but if you've got those like really modern Marth follow-ups, I think this is a really fun matchup to watch because Marths can show a lot of creative stuff. Like you can show mastery to a very, very high level. I actually think Logan's Peach game is insane. I love watching their like really rehearsed, both rehearsed, but also sometimes very innovative and sometimes kind of off the wall, like ways to find tippers. Because there's so many ways to play this matchup. You can play like the long game where you're basically just, how PPMD used to be at Armada sometimes, where you just don't get hit and you get them to 200 and then you fair them. Or you can find these very creative tipper setups. We're gonna see what Grab. This is my first time ever watching Grab. I don't know, but Malachi is a player that I became familiar with at Riptide. I got to. I had the good pleasure. First of all, Malachi is absolutely hysterical. One of the funniest people I've ever met. And yeah, it was the not the after party, but it was after Riptide Top 8, and a bunch of us were hanging out in a hotel room, and me and Chillin' Dude were taking doubles money matches. We got to play Malachi and his partner, whoever his team's partner was. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your tag. It was all a blur. But we played a bunch of teams money matches, and I got to learn about Malachi. And let me tell you, a lot of modern Peach players, they tend to shy away from the truth of Peach, which is the down smash. And let me tell you, Malachi does not shy away from that fundamental truth. I guess what I'm saying is Malachi is down to rip some down smashes. And he knows. He knows what he's doing. It's not like there's no shame in his game. I guess what I'm saying is there's no shame in Malachi's game. Like
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. That's a state that I think we all should strive for,
Yeah.
It's a state that it's difficult to achieve.
I hope I'm painting a picture here for
you are for me.
Yeah.
Do I need to embellish upon that to help the viewers see what picture you're painting? I mean, down smash is a great move, and I guess people who have been in the scene for a long time, is that what we do? We expand on that? You have to learn how to play against this move. And before you learn how, like, I don't know, you'll get hit really hard by it, like over and over. It's one of those things where like you won't necessarily learn to avoid it right away.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to avoid. Like I get hit by plenty of down smashes. So you can really yeah, some people, eventually you do develop some shame. You try to hide your best move, You don't want to be just defined by the move and the cheapness of the character. You want yourself to shine through. So sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I don't down smash. It makes you look cool. It makes people want to play friendlies against you, Oh yeah, this Peach doesn't just down smash.
Yeah. And I think there's a level of...
Sometimes you can feel ashamed.
Ashamed is a very good word.
It's beautiful to see someone who has worked through that, because those could be painful feelings.
I think that there's also this element of... What's the word? Everyone wants to be so perfect these days, Kalamazoo is a great example of this. Kalamazoo used to hate... well, hate's the wrong word, but Kalamazoo used to shy away from the way of the down smash. And he would say things like, well, Armada would never down smash here. Armada would go for something else. It's not the best option. It racks up a lot of damage, but there's other options that are just a little bit better, so I go for those even if they're much, much, much more difficult. But I think that showing that you're down to just rip a down smash forces the opponent to play around it in a way that is more about the long game. Some might call it conditioning. It's a little bit of an overloaded word. It's turned into a little bit of a meme. Conditioning. What is conditioning? Is that just what Hugs86 likes to talk about? I get
it. Thing that my mind went to, Tove. Sadly, the sad state of our community.
Sad state of affairs. But I think there's something there, and yeah, there's definitely a place in Peach's metagame, even at the utmost of top levels. to just rip a good old down smash sometimes. But okay, Malachi right now spot dodged and went for a grab. I mean, it's also could be very character specific, because right now I'm seeing some spots where even my abysmal Peach would probably go for some down smashes, and Malachi's been very not very down smashy so far. Okay, going for the shield poke.
That was a cool way to use down smash.
There's like an intentionality around like your shield is getting whittled down. It like, dude, Marth's kind of a bad shield, and it kind of turns like an unblockable move in a way. That one kind of save grab, but okay, just gets the forwarder pickup. That turnip was like so effective.
Technology.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be cool. You're living. I can't believe it. I thought that was death.
Yeah. Oh, nice recovery from grab. I thought so too. Oh, nice dash attack, but Malachi is super aware, going for DIY there.
I was just thinking that face win, but I am too old to like know how to do that face win stuff. But like, I just had a moment where I was like, you know, I got a face when you realize that this Peach hasn't taken a Marth stock yet, and it's a tie game. Malachi's just been like controlling the pace for, I don't know, it was probably a minute of gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true.
And then I realized that it was a tie game after like one combo.
Grab's been what a way to cover the air dodge. Grab has been controlling like the because I think at a fundamental level, what Marth has in this matchup is like when you get control of things, like when you get Peach up in the air and you get the juggle going, if you're very precise, you can keep her in a bad spot for a long time, whether it's a true combo or not. And what I'm looking at when I watch Grab is like he's actually quite good at that so far. Like he'll get Malachi, you know, off stage, maybe without a double jump or without a float, some of her resources. Look at this, just all juggling right now. Just I'm Marth, I got the range.
But don't forget that it's tied, Toph, because what if Malachi comes back right now and just takes this stock?
Gets in there, yeah. Malachi's got to do that. That's the onus.
I was thinking, if you only watch the first stock of this game, the first stock was so sick. The first stock on both sides.
Yeah.
It felt like a task where, like, you know, one player beats up the other player, and then the other player kind of comes back, and then it's like, ugh, you know, they always make it super dramatic.
Yeah, it looked orchestrated.
It looked orchestrated. But here we go. The paths diverge.
Dude, who is Chad? Can someone please tell me about Grab? I don't know much about Grab. I really don't. I've heard the name. Have I heard the name, or have I just heard the term Grab? I don't even know.
Yeah, I've only heard the term Grab.
I am super impressed with everything so far. And I don't know, I'm always impressed when I see. So Grab, like the round before this, was fighting Ben, right?
Grab?
Nice grab. Oh, the fourth or dash, that good reaction.
This is a tough way to die.
Wow, that down tilt. Oh, every Peach player hates that down tilt. Armada used to meme about that down tilt. Oh my god. Remember Armada talking about like how hard it is to dodge that Marth down tilt? Just like the way you.
I don't remember him talking about it. I would love to hear it. But what I did just witness, I just was watching, like, sometimes I really watch the character and I get in their mindset, and I just saw Peach kind of parasailing in. Dude. And Malachi got hit by that sword and didn't even, like, up B again. So Peach just, like, took it and just fell down into the depths. Oh. And it was tough to watch. It was very dramatic.
Yeah.
No attempt at a recovery.
Oh, but you gotta, you're just kind of dead there sometimes as Peach.
It's true.
Peach kind of lives and dies based on how much height she can get off stage. And down tilt is one of the, I think every Peach player like knows the feeling of getting hit by that down tilt. And it's just one of those things that just viscerally, it just hurts. Because it's like getting Shine Spike. You're like so dead sometimes. But this stage sucks for Marth. I think this stage is really, really difficult in the matchup a lot of the time. Because you do just kind of have to outplay for a really long time sometimes.
Hey, so, how do you throw from your shield? How do you do that?
Oh, you can jump cancel? I think you jump. You do like, it almost feels like doing a jump cancel grab, but you like jump and then
what's the input that you do? Do you do jump and then C stick?
I do jump and then forward and Z, but I think you can jump and C stick too if you're crazy. I'm just not used to doing that.
You gotta be crazy.
I think you can also maybe just press Z, but I do the jump for some unknown reason.
You know what stinks is that dope turnip edge guard worked the first time, and then it didn't work again.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what.
Just mixing up the timing. You
Yeah,
just have to
this
get
is
around
weird.
it somehow. The higher up Marth is, and like if Marth like still has his side B juice, if he still has his double jump. Oh, combos an up smash.
You see this? You see this damage?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. This is Malachi basically like that. I would say that last game on Battlefield, Malachi was having a really hard time kind of getting around just grab with center stage. And I'm already seeing a lot more like kind of interesting use of like float and then like immediate fast fall to try to get a whip punish. Like those Armada floats, you know? Floating at the height where you can bait something out and then trying to like immediately get down and punish it. Because, okay, when I watch Marth Peach, I feel like this is a matchup where Peach is like, she's the infighter. She needs to get in. And if she can get in, she can really, really make your life
That's a good way to put it.
miserable. Up tilt.
But it's hard to keep her out.
It is. Yeah.
She looks slow when you watch sometimes, but I feel like when I play Peach, I'm like, what the heck? Getting my space so quick.
Oh. Yeah, her like dash. I mean, I think a lot of people like they don't realize how bursty. For example, like dash attack. Like she can get in there. People think like they assume she's slow. Okay, that's a stitch. Ah, but is Malachi gonna? Oh, covers the roll.
The classic, right?
Wow.
The classic. It's so.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I guess I just have to have it in my brain that Turner's probably designed to beat roll away. If you think about it.
Oh! I thought maybe Grab could catch it, but... Yeah, Turnip definitely... I don't even know if Grab, like, meant to roll away. It was just kind of a weird-looking option.
I've gotten hit by Stitch Faces trying to roll away from him.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Peach kind of, I think, heavy enough that you can't do... You know, with Puff, you can always get a really juicy follow-up if you're, like, perfect and direct with the eye. You can pivot this and that. I think Peach is heavy enough that it doesn't quite work out that way. But... at least you can shark her and just get a ton of damage. And wow, that tip on the side platform. Grab evens the game up. Dude, Grab has a nice Peach game. Like, I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing. I thought Malachi was the favorite going into this. I love Malachi.
We don't even know who Grab is.
They got their eyes on the prize. Anyone, if you're a Marth player and you name yourself Grab, what that tells me about you is you have your eyes on the prize. You're in it to win it. You're like locked and loaded. You wake up in the morning, you pour yourself a cup of coffee, and you know you get to work, right? No.
That's what we know about Grab. That's it.
Yeah. I think he's just dedicated. Like, I don't know. If you're a Marth player named Grab, he's Black Marth.
Business.
Business. All business.
Business. Yeah.
All business.
It's been all business thus far.
This stock has been all business, dude. Malachi can't get anything started all of a sudden. What is happening? Ooh. You know what I want to see? I want to see Grab.
Grab is number 1 in Tennessee. Grab is the Iori Slayer.
And Iori, I remember Iori from Genesis like 1, back when Iori played like
Jita Kyoe.
YouTube
what
and stuff
do we
like
say?
that.
Grab wins, Grab wins. What is this?
Is that like, I don't know.
I'm into it.
I'm into it. Listen, I'm into it.
That's what I'm learning about Grab from the chat.
30 more damage and then up throw KO. Ah, we might not get there though.
This Marth just got hit in the face with a golf club. Just think about it.
Oh, don't make me think about that.
Then again, this Peach is getting sliced up by a sword, so I guess the rules are different.
I'd rather get hit by a golf club than by even a Marth jab. I would rather take a Peach forward smash.
Marth jab is like actually slicing your guts.
It should kill you. It should just
Marth jab is a vicious slice.
Yeah, yeah. That's way worse than getting hit by a golf club. That kill off the. Oh my god. Jeez Louise.
That's
all right.
The high heel.
Iori, from what I know, Iori is actually like a super old school player. Iori is like a Peach main now primarily. So if Grab is beating up Iori on the regular, comes to no surprise that Grab's having a good set here with Malachi. But yeah, I mean, that'll happen on Dreamland. You can just have that one stock where you don't get your win condition and you look and all of a sudden they're at 220. and life has been hard for you for quite some time. Leemsa Figs, I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you for the prime. That money's going to Genesis. That money goes directly to keeping the Melee scene alive. All right, FD, very different story than Dreamland. I think this is a lot less...
Is Grab's name Dylan Draper?
Wow.
Is he actually the winner of Warehouse
War 1 and soon to be winner of
Warehouse War 2?
Tennessee squad's coming out a major way for Grab right now. I love to see the support. Not knowing much about Tennessee.
Dylan Draper, who played Black Marth named Grab. Tove, just flesh out your theory of like who Grab is.
Did you know
His name is Dylan Draper?
Dylan Draper.
That's as close to Don Draper as you could possibly get.
That's what you're thinking. Bobby, I was on a flight yesterday, and because I forgot to pack my headphones, I had nothing to do. I was looking at the flight map on the little screen in front of me that showed, and I was like, I should learn more about where the states are in America, because I actually realized my state geography is real bad, and I was looking at Tennessee, actually. True story. And I was like, huh, I wonder if I know any Smashers from Tennessee. I don't really know any. And I kind of thought to myself, like, wow, like, who's, like, #1 in Tennessee? I don't know. Is that just one of those flyover states where, I don't know. I don't know anything about Tennessee. And I'm finding out right no!
And from Tennessee, this Black Marth player can hit you with a back air so hard that you could die off the bottom with Peach.
It slices your guts out.
It actually sliced Peach's guts out with one back air. And the entire stock disappeared. Did you all watch that, same as me?
That's what I just saw, Bobby.
Did the viewers see that back air? It actually killed that Peach.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. Dude. Oh!
It's funny because I talk about death with my kid. It's only 1-1, so you know, all right.
No. I want to hear about this. This is
yeah. I talk about like life and death with my kid. He's five.
I don't know that I had much of a conceptualization of death at that age. Tell me about that.
You know, it happens in shows and stuff. Like, did this character die? Like in Jurassic Park, for example, like it's implied a lot, and death is implied in a lot of shows. You know, like if you watch Frozen or any Disney movie, there's always a death of someone early on.
What's the most classic, Bobby? The most classic Disney death of all time was when Scar killed Mufasa.
I guess it is. It might be the most.
It has to be.
So yeah, I mean, they don't always say like that he died. They don't always say that.
Lion King, they say it. Lion King, they make you come to grips with it as a kid. They put it front and center. It's not.
That's right. But
it's
anyway, it's kind of funny to me, having like been a Melee commentator for so long. Like I've always been in the mindset of KOs and like being in the Nintendo sphere. Not the Nintendo sphere exactly, but Melee. You know, because in Melee, it really is. For me, I think it's actually funnier to have these Marths and Peaches come from the plane above. Because whenever you start a 4-stock match, I don't know if you viewers know this, there's actually a military plane created by each nation. Each character has a nation. They have planes and they ride in and they jump out. There's 4 of them up on the plane.
4 of each character.
There's 4 of each character. So that
the Marth Nation sent 4 of their elite Black Marths, and the Peach Nation sent 4 Princess Daisies to do battle.
Oh no!
Sorry, dude. That was. That was glorious. Okay, wow. Yeah, the plane's got to send more daisies.
Yeah. We need more daisies. That was the last one.
Yeah, dude.
Send another plane. Send another plane.
Yeah. We're going to have one more plane.
Let's find a more favorable battleground than FD.
So, Dreamland's off the table. It might be Fountain. I would probably do Fountain if I was a Peach. But not just nearly as bad as Dreamland. But go ahead.
Yeah, just to finish that thought, it's very funny for me to think of, to just say the phrase that Peach died.
Yeah.
Basically, the entirety of my commentary career is that no one ever, no characters ever die. They really don't, but it's funny to think that they...
Yeah.
It's kind of dark. It gives really a whole edge to it. Oh my goodness, that Peach is...
Whew. Death. What did Donata say?
Back to reality.
What did Donata say? Like, it's not
He
that
didn't-
early
he-
because I'm
he-
asking him. He doesn't have too many deep thoughts
right
about
now
it.
when I said, "Oh,
He's
he's
about death.
he's curious about like how it works, who dies first, you know,
Who dies
that sort of
first?
thing." Yeah, yeah. Like you ever think about that when you were a kid? Like, is my dad gonna die first? Probably. Is my mom gonna die first? Like, am I gonna die
I did.
first? Like,
I did think about it.
when am I gonna die? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's getting it. He's getting it.
And
I
it's-
think that he understands death way better than I did. Which is that, guess what? It's a part of life. It happens. We do have to say, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye, even to the things that we love.
Yep.
But
Nothing lasts
in this
forever.
life that I get to live, there's plenty of melee while I live and breathe.
That's right.
There's nothing I can do about how long I live and breathe. The only thing I can do is make decisions about what I put inside this container, you know?
Yes.
Thank goodness for melee.
Yeah.
Thank
Born-
it's fine.
Too late to explore the world, too early to explore the galaxy, but just in time to explore the confines of Super Smash Bros. Melee.
One of many digital worlds that have been created. And the thing, Toph, that I can tell you something right now. Something I find incredible about Melee and video games and stuff is it's like, it's so different than like reality. I can't even finish that thought. I have something that I need to say, but I can't even finish it right now, as I know that it's 3 stocks apiece.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think the Melee is dope.
Stop.
I'm so happy that we have it and that we can. 4 rolls?
Oh! 4 rolls. One good roll deserves another. Oh.
And another, and another.
Defensive forward smash?
Go away! I thought it was
Was that a
get
roll?
off
Wait,
before
was that a?
smash.
Yeah, was that a? Wait, was that the nun? Was that the nun SBM? Did he just roll? He might have tried to do wake up roll. That's happened to me. I'll try to do wake up roll. I get forward smash, it hits, and I pretend that it was on purpose. If I was Grab right now in the post game interview, if we were to do a post game interview, which we won't, but if we did, and I said, hey, was that forward smash on
Right, we
purpose?
won't.
If I was Grab, I would say yes.
You'd say yes, it was. It was calculated.
Of course.
But I will tell you, Toph, as someone who in the past said it was calculated, I think now I don't regret it, but
I don't regret it.
I wouldn't say it
didn't
if you asked me today. I would have had a change of heart.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Because
I would
have nothing
say.
to hide, Toph. We have nothing to hide.
Listen, for what it's worth, I would say it was on purpose, but I'd give you a little smirk.
There can be, you know,
So
what I
you
would say
know,
some
you would know.
spiritual-
You
I'd
would
say
know.
some
I would make it
spiritual
known to
stuff
you.
about how there can never be any false note that ever enters into reality. You know what I'm saying? Anything that happens in this reality, you can never say it was wrong because it happened.
There's no shoulda. There's no shoulda. There's no woulda. There's no coulda. It's just what is.
And you can't change it.
Can Grab change the outcome of this match and just snuff this out 3-1 right now, or are we going to go to a game 5?
This is the question. Can it be changed or is it set in stone? Did the Melee gods so long ago write out who the winner of Winners Quarters Best of 5 Training Mode Tuesdays Malachi vs. Grab
Yeah.
would be? Or is destiny changeable?
Grab looks good. I'm loving my first. This is my first time watching Grab. I'm very impressed by everything. Malachi though, this is I'm at the that Stitch could have.
Thrown.
It was just a moment of Malachi just wanted to use a turnip. Wow, that was 70 quick percent. Malachi needs to.
good.
No, it's not. Malachi needs to fight his way back into this. Oh, these dolls!
Grab. Yeah,
I thought we were
almost
getting.
thing.
I thought that was an up smash, Bobby.
Yeah.
I thought that was another up smash.
Even say it again. One was enough, Toph. But this
percent
might be
is climbing.
Malachi's last stand.
Okay, that's a huge forwarder to get back into, but that
Yeah,
nair!
that's it. Could not connect with the second one. Got the first forward air, and a good forward air deserves another, right?
Man.
Didn't happen.
Malachi, definitely with a pretty solid game plan, but Brad played so well. I think that you definitely get some Marth players who aren't that comfortable against Peach, and then you watch a Marth like that, and they just know what to do about turnips. They know when to push. So many players against Peach, I'm very guilty of this. They push when they really should be pulling. Grab. As far as I'm concerned, Grab is the best Marth on the planet. I think I'm sticking to my story. I think Grab wakes up in the morning, and it's just go time. I think for Grab, there's never a shred of hesitation. There's never a shred of doubt. Grab is on the one true path.
Someone in chat even said that Grab is a good-looking person.
Oh, you got everything. Dude, do you ever get annoyed when there's someone who like is really good at stuff and then you find out what they look like and they're just also really good looking? I get annoyed by that. There's like a rhythm gamer that I think is really good that plays rhythm games.
Yeah.
And recently they started uploading videos where it shows their face. And then I was kind of secretly hoping in the back of my mind that they were like, like not that good looking or whatever. And, and then I found out they're just one of the most handsome people I've ever seen. And I was like, God damn it. They've got it all. Grab might have it all.
Reminds me of when I lost a trail at Big House 4, I believe. Big House 4 or 5.
Tell me about that.
Ho Chi Minh Trail. It's an very old school.
Love Trail. Ices player, Ganon player.
Very old school Ices and Ganon player.
Still around.
I couldn't beat his Sopo.
Oh, one of those. Trail's the kind of player that he's got a good Sopo.
Combo Sopo.
I've never seen Trail. I've never seen Trail try to save his Nana. Not
Mango
once.
Was watching and he was like, "Wow, how does Falcon lose to?"
Sopo? Oh no.
A single ice climber. How do you even lose? I was like, I don't know.
Dang.
Is it top 4 yet? Mango said he's coming for top 4. I think it's top 4, bruh. No, it's more like top 8.
We haven't even started commentating losers yet, so there's no way. Yeah,
top 4 is less than top 8.
What are you asking me? Yes, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless you mean greater than in terms of like in terms of time.
Who knows? Who knows what I'm asking?
Ben not slugged out.
Words even
with say? Luigi. I'm looking at the bracket. Ben was tweeting for a little while. I read Ben tweets. I'm a Ben follower.
My goodness.
Ben was like, "Wow, I hate the Ices matchup, but I got a secret weapon in the works for ice climbers because I hate Sheik players hate fighting Ices. We know this. This is a universal truth." The secret weapon was Luigi, as it turns out, and Ben 2-0'd Slug with Luigi. Slug is out at 13th. What is this world?
Maybe we just he showed his true strength and it mobilized a bunch of enemies against him,
Yeah.
And Slug needs to realize, like, look, when you come from the
underworld,
you come from the berserk world, you get your one moment in the sun and then you have to go back down into like the depths of hell.
People come for you. Like, that's the thing about
As soon as you think you made it out, that's when the real challenge begins. And then people start counterpicking Luigi against you, and you run into Malachi, and you begin to merge with sunsets.
Yeah. It happens. It happens to the there we go. It happens to the best of them. Dude, my whole theory on Ices is people were better at Ices a couple years ago, I think. I think that people are not as prepared for that matchup. And when people specifically prepare for you because you started taking names, it's tough. It's tough. You got to be ready for that. I think Slug can do it, but Slug, that's kind of the thing. You put yourself out there in that way. I am a threat. You got to get ready for me now. People like Ben are going to come prepared. They're going to be ready.
Dang, and Ben actually picked Luigi against Slug.
Luigi.
The ice climbers who continues to play that character in this post-apocalyptic landscape of ice climbers nation.
Dude, Luigi that's a counter pick. You're
broadcasting from Ice Climbers Nation, is that correct, Toph?
That's correct. Those are all the Popos and Nanas climbing out of the earth.
This is actually what it looks like if you go into Icy's Discords or like into that realm.
Yeah. In a post-wobbling environment where you don't really get second chances anymore. It's tough here. And I'm sure we'll see more of Slug in future weeks, but today we're not going to get any Slug on the broadcast because Ben has sent him back to this realm. He's somewhere behind me. He's one of those people, I think.